You and Jimmy Two Hands sit in silence as you drive into the backwoods. You've just pulled a successful hit on Tony Lozano. His lifeless body lies in the trunk of your car. You pull up to a deserted clearing. You're in the middle of nowhere. You get out. You begin to dig a hole. It's backbreaking work, but soon it's deep enough for a no-good dirty rat like him. You push the body into the pit with a thud. But what's that? The sound of a cocking gun behind you. Has Jimmy Two Hands sold you out to the Lozano crime family? Is this also to be your shallow grave? Or are you on a mystery quest? And welcome back to Mystery Quest, where we are playing Mothership, the Haunting of Ypsilon 14. Captain's log. Earth date, 12/6/2366. The crew of the Tempest, while on a routine supply drop, encountered problems with their cryostasis pods, leading to the injury of the ship's surgeon, Dr. Thrax. Upon their arrival at asteroid base Ypsilon 14, not everything was as it seemed. A crew member is missing, and now they must go and investigate his whereabouts.
I guess I'm gonna look on the door labels till I find Dana's.
Cool. You find Dana's door. What number is Dana's door?
3.
3. Great. You go to door number 3. And yeah, you knock on it, and you just hear from inside. What's her voice? Well, come in. Something like that.
Yeah, she was kind of a cowboy.
She was a bit of a gruff cowboy. Sure. Okay. Who is it? Come on in.
I'm Jake. Jake Hacksaw.
Oh, nice to meet you, Jake. I guess you're one of the delivery people. You go into this small room. It's pretty basic. There's kind of like a religious symbol on the wall, and she's got a couple of photos of what look like family, like her and some other people there. There's pretty kind of like standard bedspread and type thing, and she's just lying in there, just like reading a book. Okay. It's nice to meet you, Jake. You can see she's like really kind of like
not sure why
trying to get the measure of you. That's a mighty heavy armor you seem to be wearing. For a delivery mission?
Yeah, it helped me bring in the goods.
Okay.
It's good at lifting.
We've got hover wheelbarrows for that. If you prefer, but
yeah. I just thought I'd give you guys a hand bringing in the goods. But
it's mighty kind of you there.
No worries. I mean, the military wouldn't let you use it for this, but I don't care about the military or the corpo. They're always trying to make you do extra work and screwing over the little guy. Anything I can do to help out a working guy.
We definitely follow all corporation rules here. To the letter.
Of course we do. Well, we all do, don't we? No one wants to get reported.
She's got like a little glint in her eyes. You can tell you guys are kind of on the same page here, and she's sort of.
Yeah, I mean, officially, I wasn't using high-grade military hardware to lift boxes. It's not going on any reports, right?
No, no. Well, yeah, you don't need to worry about me running up no reports for you, hun. But geez, you can't do anything around here without getting written up for some kind of a report.
Oh, tell me about it. We got an android who's just like looking for things to write you up for on the ship.
Jeez. I don't mind those skin jobs. They're okay.
Skin job. Hello.
But yeah, is there anything I can do for you there, hun?
Yeah, I just I couldn't help notice you guys having a little disagreement when we arrived.
Oh, geez, yeah, one of our crew is missing at the moment. Old Mikhail Michelson.
Yeah, we need to deal with Mike. Mike's the only one who can sign off our cargo.
Oh yeah, he's kind of in charge of that sort of thing. He's just up and gone, and I could be danged to know if I know where he is. I'm real worried.
Have you searched his quarters, find out what he was doing, where he was last seen, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we had a little go through. Me and some of the boys had a little little look around, but we couldn't turn up anything. But like I gotta say, he's been acting real funny these last couple of days. He's
Kinda
just,
funny.
I don't know, just look, you know the way out here. Everyone goes a little bit space crazy. You know, stuck with the same group of people for a long amount of time, and so a little bit of weirdness is gonna be expected. Most of us been out here over a year, some of us even longer, and Mike just started to, I don't know, go a little bit beyond crazy. I thought it was just the stress and stuff getting to him, but yeah, he had this violent outburst the other day, and then he's just absolutely disappeared. We went to his room, and it was the weirdest thing. His door, he had locked it from the inside and just gone.
Oh. Is that possible? Are there any other ways out
Look,
of
I ain't no kind of magic Houdini person, but I don't know. Like, look, these things, it doesn't take a lot of work to lock something. Maybe you locked it from the outside with a screwdriver or something, but it was kind of weird, kind of not super normal.
That
but
is weird.
Company policy is saying that we can't look for him or radio this in for another little while.
We
Wait
can't.
another 14 hours.
Okay, well, you know, I could unofficially have a little look around myself.
Well, yeah, you're not part of this place. That if you and yours
I
couldn't
wouldn't
help
break
us
any
out
regs.
here, like, look, I couldn't trust that fucking bitch Sonya as far as I could throw. Sorry, I mean that fracking bitch Sonya. And she's going to do everything to cover this up. She does not want anything getting out.
Do you think she knows more than she's letting on?
I don't know. She's a hard one to read. She keeps her lips tighter than a duck's anus, and she doesn't. Me and her, we've not gotten along for a long time. So she's not going to talk to me, but she keeps most of the crew happy enough, and the threat of losing pay and getting written up, like, you know, we all work for the company. But if you guys can have a look around and put your necks on the line a little bit, well, that would really help put me and mine, our minds at ease.
Okay, we'll have a poke around. I'll let you know if we find anything.
I would very much appreciate that. It's nice to meet you there. What do you say your name was?
Jake.
I only wrote down Colonel Hacksaw in my notes, and so I forgot forgot the first one. But thank you very much, Jake. Pleasure to meet you. If you ever need any help, you need a guard around this place, come to me. Come to old Dana.
Got it.
As I feel like we could get along like a house on fire.
Charmed.
Thanks.
Lean in for a kiss. I think there was an opportunity there. The window's closing.
I think it was pretty platonic. I think it was more a mutual respect of people that don't like the corporation.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting.
And she wasn't like hard ovulating. Corporal Hacksaw, from your background, you've dealt with the company before, and you know their heavy-handedness. They don't care about lives at all. Everything is just numbers to them, just maths and just money. And you want to try and do good. You've fled in the past. You've been a coward, but you just don't want people to have their lives ruined by the company, and so you will go out of your way to try and keep people alive,
Try and protect them.
to try and protect as best as you can. You're equipped, you're armed, even though you are still a bit of a coward. How that all pans out,
Yeah. I'll try and save them, but I might not be able to.
we'll see.
See how it goes.
We'll cut over to you guys over at the Medibay.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty basic affair, but there is an auto dock, which is like a fairly nice piece of kit. This is like an older model that, for sort of pretty standard procedures, does a great job.
Is there like a computer console or anything around?
So there is a computer console in the very center of, near the center of the room.
But not a medbay one.
No.
Okay. Right.
Doctor, I can't help notice the blood splatters on this medical curtain.
Yeah, I might just take a sample just for my records. I mean, why not?
They look dry and old.
Yeah, I mean, when I see blood, I've always, got to
Sure.
get the little Q-tip
Okay.
out. Just
Yeah. You can see it just doesn't look like it's been cleaned super well.
An old
And-
mining injury, do you think?
possibly, or maybe the medbay docking thing malfunctioned and it cut someone wide open and just their guts spilled out everywhere, blood gushed, and Anyway,
Would you like to step into the auto dock?
Yeah, sure. Screw the
Okay.
world.
You go to the auto dock. Roll me. Just roll me some dice.
Roll some dice.
Let's see
Sure.
how good.
Sure. What's that? 53.
53. Sure. Yeah, that. How hurt are you? You can get back half of that. Ooh, 5. Great.
5?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just at full health then.
Okay.
Normal.
Yeah, so
Really
this
good.
thing is little mechanical arms sort of come out. It's pretty terrifying as you lay on this table and surrounding you like a metal ribcage. Things just start to inject you,
Yeah.
suture, whatever, give you a bandage. Little lips come out, kiss you,
Oh,
and
gives me a lollipop
yeah,
for being a brave boy.
you get a little lollipop arm comes out, and
Oh.
yeah.
Can I
you
use
are-
the computer?
the computer in the center of the room?
Yeah.
100% you can. You head into the console in the middle of the room, and there's a whole bunch of options that you have on here. That it says, "Welcome to the Ypsilon 14 mining station." This is just typed out on this big
Oh,
CRT monitor.
skipping this bit.
Do you just press accept and log in?
Yes.
So there's a station map, which you guys have kind of already got. You already have schematics of that. There's diagnostics, there's a schedule, a roster, communications, and admin controls on this computer, all as options that you can kind of flick through.
Admin controls.
Admin controls. From there, you can control the showers, the hydroponic system, the airlocks are controlled, the life support, and extreme systems is a separate one. For the airlocks and life support and the extreme systems, you cannot go any further on those. It looks like you need some kind of clearance, some kind of something else to be able to access.
Sure. I can turn the lights on and off.
You can control the showers and the hydroponics bay from there, and some of the doors and stuff like that. But anything more important, especially the airlocks.
Would I have any knowledge of what extreme systems are?
Give me... yeah, you know what you would.
What would that mean? Something to me?
Okay.
46?
So that would probably mean a lot of these facilities as like a fail-safe to prevent things falling into the hands of rival.
Right, like self-destruct.
There is a self-destruct system
Right.
on here, but also there might be the gravity controls. You can, like, the life support and things like that.
Okay.
But pretty serious business stuff.
I won't mess around with any of that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't even get into it. The moment you try and press that, it just says admin clearance required.
Okay. I'm not going to try and hack into it or anything. Don't worry.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to look at?
Diagnostics?
Okay. Diagnostics. It says checking life support, done. Checking main systems, done. Warning, airflow 82.4%.
That's fine.
Check crew quarters vents for blockage.
Oh.
Warning, shower number 5, non-functional, as of 1 day ago.
Oh.
Notice, air filters replaced 455 days ago. Notice, mineshaft lift maintained 455 days ago.
Ooh, that's why it's on the blink.
Summary, all systems operating within acceptable parameters.
Thank you. That's all I need to know.
Cool.
I bet the doctor.
Dr. Thrax is just being finished. He's just had his lollipop popped in his mouth and his kiss on his forehead from the robo arms. And yeah, you're feeling way, way better now.
Yeah. Do I lose any stress? Because I'm like fully healed up.
Mechano arms don't feel very relaxing.
Yeah, I guess. If anything, I would gain stress. So don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I will. Seeing as you've gone back up to full health, I'll let you lose 1 stress.
Okay. Thank you.
Doctor, how are you feeling?
I feel on top of the world. Just full of beans, space beans.
I'm glad. We should follow our. We should meet up with our crew members, as I have
Yeah.
information I wish to share.
Oh, okay. Sure. I think they're through the crew quarters somewhere.
Let's go.
We'll wander around.
So you can see that Carol or Kaz is back in this main workroom and is kind of tinkering with some of the controls to the elevator. Do you want to give me some kind of roll against repair on this elevator?
Should I be? I guess use intellect.
Intellect,
Captain,
sure.
be careful. The last time the elevator was maintained was 455 days ago.
Oh. Oh
Oh no!
my god! All right, 88.
Oh.
That's a critical fail.
Yeah.
Okay, as you are doing this, sure, you know what, I think you're playing around with it, like having a go at some of the wires, seeing what you can do, and then all of the lights go out, and then they come back on again, and you can see the elevator is coming back up, but at that same moment you get shocked, and you can have 2 points of damage taken. Also take 2 stress as you are kind of like shot backwards and just have a real bad time fixing that.
Ow! Fuck!
Captain, are you okay?
Oh no, Stephen! I think I just got electrocuted on.
You look like that time you were tased outside that nightclub on Syphili 4.
Oh, how's my hair? It feels
It's all
big. Is
frizzy.
it big?
It's all
It's a little
Captain.
smoky.
Is it big?
It's like the time you got your hair stuck in the auto perm.
Oh,
God.
I just need to go to the washroom. They've got mirrors here. Right? I was going to go to the washroom. Back in a tick.
Okay, yeah. You
I will follow you into the shower. There is
no.
something I need to investigate.
Stephen, it's
Oh,
all right,
God.
pardon. you stay outside.
Do not worry. You are not attractive to me.
Do not worry, I have no genitals. Oh my god.
we still don't know that.
Oh, that's the point. Can he roll if he has genitals?
We will save that for when
Oh,
it actually
okay.
comes up.
All right.
When it comes up.
Just
Comes up.
okay. Right, so you are the 3 of you heading towards the
Doctor, we must investigate a blockage in the shower.
Oh, right. Okay. In the shower.
The error reports that it occurred around the same time Mike went missing.
I thought the blockage was in the crew quarters somewhere.
There is a blockage in the vents in the crew quarters,
Yeah.
although it does not specify which, whereas shower number 5 nozzle is clogged.
You want us to investigate a blocked shower nozzle? Do you
Captain,
think that's relevant? Oh, sure. Why not?
Doctor,
Sure.
bear with
Okay.
You guys are having this chat as you walk through to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
showers all together. You bump
I-
into.
Yeah, and I'd just be like, I don't think an afro's a good look for you.
Shut up.
As I head off
Smoothing
to
down my
Mike's
hair
quarters.
frantically.
Okay.
And we're
Oh,
going to the
so-
fucking showers.
Right. We'll join you guys at the showers first. So you head in there. There is toilet cubicles in here. This sort of like row of just real basic functional showers. There's not a ton of privacy in here. There's a few wash basins with some mirrors. A couple of them are cracked. A bit of graffiti here and there. Like, it's functional but a bit grimy. One of the showers, like really immediately it becomes apparent, has been absolutely destroyed. And these like quite big, heavy duty industrial like pipes and shower heads, it has been ripped to pieces. Is like really messed up.
Is there any mold in the shower?
No, this place is there's company protocols. They like wash stuff down with like heavy disinfectant.
Yeah.
And like nothing.
Okay.
Doctor,
Nothing more than your garden variety mold.
what kind of
Stephen.
tools could have been used to inflict this kind of damage?
I have no idea. I don't really know anything about tools.
Could this be...
I'm a pathologist.
You have some skill in zoology. You know how strong an average man...
Oh yeah, I
Or
think a
android
rhinoceros might have done this.
Give me a roll.
Me?
Against your
Intellect or zoology?
Intellect. Give me zoology.
Zoology? Okay. Okay.
Do it.
52. Right.
Doctor,
we got?
what is a
47.
rhinoceros?
Success.
Okay. You'd say if an animal to humor your android friend, you'd say like a human wouldn't be able to do this. Like the way the stuff is bent, unless they had assistance, maybe the power suit would be able to do it. Like industrial equipment might be able to do this, but like a human couldn't.
Well, Stephen, I mean, a normal human man or any human man or woman or whatever couldn't have done this. They would have had to use like a power suit like Jake's, or I don't know, maybe a large mountain gorilla could have done it, or a rhinoceros. But no man broke this.
Do you think a man in a powered armor suit would have hadn't been angry with the showers for some reason? Maybe the water was too cold.
That does happen. Maybe someone flushed the toilets and it went really hot and scolded them. But yeah, this wasn't a man job.
A man job.
Interesting.
job.
In my medical opinion.
Interesting. We should check out what Ben has found.
Sure. You mean Jake?
We should check out what the corporal has found.
You have fixed up your hair very, as good as you can in the very limited.
Put a lippy on.
A bit lippy. Much better.
Limited kind of resources that you have.
Thanks.
So yeah, you want to head back over and join up with Jake Hacksaw.
Yeah.
So you've gone into Mike's room.
Yeah, I'll have a rummage about.
So it looks like this place has already been turned over, for sure. Like the bed is a mess. All the drawers have been opened up. There was only kind of like a pretty sparse decoration or stuff in here at first, but you definitely see in each of these smaller rooms there are sort of polystyrene-esque ceiling tiles where above there must be ducting and cables and stuff like that.
Okay.
And one of the tiles is definitely ajar. Like it's been put back just incorrectly. And because you've given it like a real once over, you can spot that pretty quickly. There's not a lot of interest in the room itself, but that draws your attention, your keen eye.
Yeah, I've got a theory, right? If he was boozing all the time and going crazy, I feel like if he was going to go somewhere, he'd have taken his booze with him. So I'm going to like rummage around and look for like a secret stash of whiskey or something and see if he's left. Because
whiskey.
If he was intending to return, he'd have left his secret stash of space whiskey hidden in a corner or behind something because he didn't want anyone to know about it.
You find a couple of empty cans, but there's no booze actually in this place at all.
Okay, I'll have a poke up on the ceiling tiles, see what's up there.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you have a little look up into the ceiling tiles, and there is like an empty kind of like squirt bottle used for spritzing a plant or something.
Okay.
And there's a loaded revolver up there. And you can see there's some empty cans up here as well. And from this place, you can see that there are vents that are moving around between this complex.
Okay.
Really close to you.
Could he have crawled into them? Are they big enough to like?
Oh,
squeeze into?
100%. The vent like opening nearest you is wide open. It looks like someone has, you'd say, ripped that off.
Oh shit!
Like the screws are still kind of like embedded in the vent itself, and the actual like front frame has been just pulled off.
Okay. Can I see anything in there?
It's real dark.
I've got my like power armor suit helmet that's got like special HUD targeting night vision shenanigans.
Okay, because it's got night vision, I'll let you see. Yeah, it goes. You can see it like shooting off into the distance, and there's some bits which turn off and go where you assume just throughout the rest of the complex. You kind of can make out there is something a lot further down. It's a bit dusty. It's not very clean.
Is there any trails, any like blood or scrapes or like footprints in the dust? Any of that kind of thing?
Oh, it definitely looks like something's moved through here. Yeah, there's not a ton of dust in this system. Like they must keep it air filters and whatnot. But yeah, you'd guess like someone has been through here, and you can't quite make out what it is. But there is something much further down that there is something like something lying on the ground back there.
I've just realised I'm probably stood up on a desk or a sofa or something to poke my head up. I think power armor's probably quite heavy.
Roll a sadness roll. Let's see how sad that desk is.
74.
Ooh, pretty sad. Just as you guys come in, tell me what happens. What, like you've seen this thing?
Okay, I'm stood up on a desk. I've poked up the ceiling tile. My whole like from the chest up is in the ceiling. And then as I lean up to peer into the vent some more, I put extra like strain down, and like the leg buckles on the table because of my like heavy exoskeleton. And the table collapses, like computer and books all fall on the floor. I smash my face on the ceiling tiles and slip down and land on the floor and crush everything.
Oh god, yeah, you've made an absolute mess. You can take a point of damage, I think. No, you can take a point of damage or stress. I'll let you choose.
Oh, I'll take a stress.
Yeah, because I think the armor will probably protect you from...
Because I put my helmet down to look in the dark.
Yeah, that makes sense. But still, like...
I get knocked about a bit.
And that feels bad.
And I look stupid.
Yeah, the three of...
An embarrassment.
Oh, and you've just made fun of me for my afro.
The remaining three of you kind of come in, and just as...
Is this a humorous moment, Captain?
You see him crash through the table. He falls on the bed. He takes that out as well. Stuff just scatters everywhere. It's a real loud clang.
I shout into the corridor, nothing to worry about, nothing to worry about.
And a bunch of people come out. You see the big smelly guy. He kind of like comes to see what's going on. Jerome opens his bunk door.
Mid-wank.
Pokes his head out with the door very firmly shut.
Dana comes out. It's like, well, what the hell is going on out here? What the hell is this?
I'll
help you up.
Yeah, you help me up, and I'll be like, I found something. Mike or something's crawling through the air vents. There's a gun up there. There's all sorts of stuff, and the vent's been ripped off. Something's gone in there. I think that's where Mike's gone into the vent system.
Okay. What? Why would you have gone up into the vent system? That don't make no sense.
His door was locked from the inside. The ceiling tiles were ajar.
Oh, well, I guess we didn't spot that. I had the boys looking around. Katara and Morgan, they were the ones that flipped that place over looking for stuff. And you missed the tiles?
It's like I'm doing all your jobs today, Kentaro.
He just like folds his arms and like you can see his biceps like flexing.
Dana, may I ask you a question?
Sure thing, Hans. How you doing?
If he escaped into the vents, he could be anywhere on the facility. Have you checked all the other quarters, and are there any other crew missing?
Well, we've got a couple of people down finishing their shift, but right now they should be done in the next couple of hours. We've not noticed anyone missing. They look around. Jerome is in his bunk, and Kentaro like looks back towards the kitchen, and then like abruptly turns and just says, "Morgan." And you can see the open doors to the kitchen, and you swear like minutes ago, before all of this was going on, you saw Morgan and Kentaro in the kitchen unloading boxes. Morgan isn't in that kitchen.
So we're here.
Kentaro, use your words. Well, where's Morgan gone?
Morgan was here recently.
Wait, did you see him? Did he come through here? Because he might have started loading up your ship already. Has he passed you guys on the?
No one came past me.
I didn't see him.
Is there any way you can contact him? Any comms?
Well,
text
we
him?
use we got our radios that we use, but when people are off shift, they don't tend to carry it. You'll just keep that in your bunk or something.
Is there any kind of like
Maybe lead it to charge.
speaker system you can hail and have a station-wide announcement?
Well, yeah, we can, but that's what Sanya would normally be in charge of. That like it's not that big a station. We could normally just walk and tell each other. I mean, I could just holler, and you could hear me most places in here.
Let's have a very quick check of this mess hall. Is there a giant hole in any of the walls? Is there ceiling tiles ajar? Is there a way into the vents?
You go into the mess hall, and there's a few kind of sparsely set up tables, real basic plastic tables and chairs, or maybe they're metal. Who knows? Both.
Morgan was in here moments ago. Is there like a half-eaten meal?
You can see the crates that you brought along, half unpacked into cupboards where the this sort of like auto food processor thing, like that's being loaded up with fresh supplies. You can see this big kind of hydroponics bay against one of the walls where sort of like fresh salad is grown, but it's looking a little bit wilty, a little bit just not super happy.
Bit sad.
And yeah, there's definitely disturbed ceiling tiles. Like one is on the floor, and there is just an empty hole into the vent.
There's something in the vents. It's grabbing people. The vent I saw had the front ripped off.
As you like
my
look a
God.
little closer, you can see there's like just a few drops of blood on the ground. Like not a lot. Really hard to miss, but just a few spots.
I need to talk to Sonia right now.
Sonia, she's in the main room. She's probably playing with that computer terminal of hers and not phoning in where Mike has gone.
I'm stomping out.
No one go off on their own. This is dangerous. Stick together. No one gets out of their buddy's sight.
Everyone buddy up. I'll take him. I'll take the strong one.
I'll take the android. Yes.
Jerome cracks his door open again. Hey, do I need a buddy? Anyone want to buddy up with me?
No, you're all right, darling. You stay there.
How many people are here? Is there an even or odd number of people?
So on the computer terminal, there was like a schematic of people, a roster.
Well, there's 7 people on the roster. 2 have already gone missing. Sorry, there's 9, so there's 7 left, including Sonia.
Mike and Morgan have gone. Okay, sure.
Let's all go together. I think all of us go to Sonia.
Just not split up.
Okay, Sonia, as you are walking towards Sonia, all the lights flicker, and you can just see that like the elevator just starts going down again. And she's there just looking exasperated as she's trying to use this computer. It flickers, the screen flickers off and then back on again.
Sonia, darling, I've got some bad news.
Oh no, what's wrong? What was that crash, by the way?
What
was that big crash?
Nothing to worry about.
It sounded expensive. I'll have to write this up in my report book. She gets out her
Big noise.
big noise. Sounds expensive.
Why don't you write down in your report that Morgan is gone missing?
What do you mean Morgan's gone missing? He was here not 10 minutes ago.
We suspect that there is something in the ceiling, in the vent system, and he's gone, and there was blood where he was stood.
What do you mean there was blood?
There was blood, as though something grabbed him, cut him, caused him to bleed,
What would have
and dragged him into the vents.
grabbed him?
Maybe it's Mike. Maybe Mike's gone crazy and has grabbed Morgan.
Well, they were good friends. They liked each other. Why would he have grabbed him?
I'm not involved in your weird dramas and your politics. I'm just saying what is likely to have happened.
I can take a note of him missing at this exact time. We cannot officially do anything for 48 hours.
Okay.
According to company policy. Okay, Stephen.
Warden Tom.
So you have, Stephen, you have received
Yes.
a top secret communication.
Priority communication from TCH Corp.
Yeah, from TCH. And this is coming from way higher up. Departments that this vessel would never normally communicate with.
Overriding Tier 1 behavior protocols.
That's right. And they are saying on the station Ypsilon 14, a Dr. Giovanni, who had been doing scientific research for the company,
Understood.
has recently gone dark, and they need his research data secured and any biological samples you can retrieve.
Secure specimens.
Specimens.
Physical
and
specimens and digital.
just whatever you can get is number one priority. That is more important than anything else.
Understood.
All personnel are expendable.
Understood.
Of course, try not to cost the company too much money.
Understood. Protect the corporation. I live and serve.
But
Well,
this scientific information is of utmost importance to them.
understood. Sonia,
Hello.
I am Android Steven.
Yes, I'm very
Priority
aware.
override, TCH Corp, Alpha 1. You must tell me what is going on here. This is a high priority situation.
Priority override TCH1.
TCH 1, yes.
Android has a poopy diaper. You will not speak to me like this, machine. What do you need to know?
Sonia, take me to Dr. Giovanni.
What do you know about, Dr. Giovanni? He's not left his ship in a couple of days.
Who the hell is this? What are we talking about?
Who's this dude? What?
Did you? Oh, I assumed you would have seen it when you docked. Yes, we have another visitor on this space station.
How long have they been here?
Dr. Giovanni. It's all in on the computer terminal. He's been here for maybe five or 6 weeks. He was sent by TCH Corp to run tests on the rock samples that we've had.
What was he looking for?
He was just running samples. I don't know. He is
Thank you, Sonia.
above my pay grade.
What is he a doctor of? Do you know?
He is a doctor of space things. He is a doctor.
He's a corporate doctor. That is all you need to know.
Corporate doctor. He's
a colleague of
above all of our pay grades. I assume yours as well. He came in on a top of the line.
By the looks of you.
By the looks of you.
I must speak with him immediately.
You are more than welcome to try and contact him. He has not left his ship for several days now.
You tried texting him.
We have tried on the computer. We've tried to hail him, and he has not answered us.
He might be out of credit.
That is how it works. Space credits.
Space works.
Can you force open the entrance to the Heracles ship?
That is definitely against policy. We could not force it open. He has put his own private override onto the airlock, where even my jurisdiction cannot open that door.
I have an override code. Let's go.
You have an override code? Do you have an override code?
Sure. I think I have.
You can try. So realistically, you are like game terms. You can try and hack this if you want to. You can try and force this if you want to. She is saying there is no way through. That's not me saying there's no way through.
Okay.
Just to make that clear to
Okay.
clear to all of you.
Two members of your crew have gone missing. We must speak to Dr. Giovanni.
By TCH Court standard, technically neither is missing yet. 48 hours has not passed. And so I have no missing crew members. I believe you are just trying to cause some discontent and sow some panic, something a machine like you would not understand.
Sonia, thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. And turns.
Let's
away.
Let's go. Can we get into Dock 1?
I'm going to turn to Kantaro and be like, don't you want to go look for your friends? Let's go in the vents. Let's find out where they've gone.
Kantaro.
Or are you scared, big guy?
Oh, okay. Let's do a fear off again and see if
7.
Ooh. You know what? You can see him bristle a little bit at that, but he kind of backs down. He's a big guy, and like so big that you think he would struggle to fit in the vents. And I think the thought of going in there genuinely does scare him.
He's got claustrophobia.
Shit. I was hoping he'd be all like manly and go in there for me.
Like I'll help, but look at me. The same way that you and your power armor definitely too big to make it into those
Right.
vents.
Have we got any other volunteers? Anyone want to poke around and see where they went?
I don't think we should send Jerome into the vents when two people have gone missing in there.
He opens his door. Hey guys, you're talking about me. You got some more Silent Red?
No, darling, you're
porn?
fine.
Can we make sure Jerome has a friend so he's not alone?
What about your little drone?
Oh, my drone.
You could drive him around the vents and see what's in there.
Oh, you clever,
Okay.
clever boy.
This is probably something we've never spoken about so far. So
Right.
you, as a teamster, started out with a salvage
I
drone.
do.
So you've got like a little control pad, and it's like a little flying drone that you can, a little flying Wall-E.
Okay, perfect. Does it have like a camera on it? Can it
Yeah,
record?
yeah. You can see.
So we can see what's
Yeah,
happening
you can
at
see
that
whatever
time. Okay.
it has.
Stephen, you said that the air ducts were blocked. Did it say which one?
It was on the diagnostic. Crew quarters vents blockage.
All right. I wonder if that's something that we need to look for then. All right, hun. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I get my my salvage drone and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, which, do you want to have a specific event you want to fly into?
yeah.
Because we know there's something in the crew quarters one
Let's
in Mike's place. There was something.
There was something, and then mess. So I guess somewhere in between 9 and the mess hall.
Sure. Okay. As you guys I guess you're heading towards the sort of crew quarters area. As that's going on, you can see Rosa Dana and Sonia just kind of like arguing with each other. Like Dana doesn't seem super happy about how Sonia's handling this, and they're just like stood together, just having a bit of a row, a bit like when you
I'm not finished with Sonia. I want access to their Heracles. I want access, and I assume she is you saying that she's the only way I could. The ship's not there for me to just walk up to.
Well,
No,
docking
so-
bay.
Yeah, we could go.
You could go up to it.
In that central room, there are the two airlocks. One goes to the Tempest, the ship that you arrived on. The other goes to the Heracles.
Right. Okay.
And all of the controls to the airlocks have to have admin control to be able to do. So Sonia is the only person that can do it. But she's saying even she can't open
Because of
that door. The
Right.
doctor has put his own override on it to stop people getting access to his ship.
a mysterious doctor has docked on the system station, and crew members have gone missing. This should be our priority: to access his ship and speak with him. I would appreciate your assistance in this matter.
You sent it to us. I think our priority should be not getting grabbed and taken up into the vents by some kind of crazy man.
Seconded.
As you say that, all the lights go out for a split second,
God.
and the elevator just starts coming back up. They're all back on again.
Can we do a head count? Is everyone here?
Good point.
Jerome?
Hey, what's up?
Good to know. Good to know you're there.
Yeah, Jerome totally.
Jerome, do you want to come out of your room? We have
I'm a little busy right now.
If you could finish as soon as you can.
Yeah,
we
don't
have a
worry.
situation here. You may be in peril.
No way, man. I'm totally fine. I'll catch you guys in a minute. He closes his door.
He's fucking next.
Corporal, I suggest you descend on the elevator to find any missing crew members and escort them to the surface, so we may all be here together.
Is it? Are there people?
Override. No, Stephen. We are not splitting up. Wait, what's my accent? My accent's going. We're not splitting up, Stephen. We're all staying together. Don't go down the elevator, love. That's a terrible idea. Don't listen to him.
Understood, Captain. It was merely a suggestion.
So
thank
on the on the wall where there are or where there are the cubbies, you can see that there are 4 vac suits missing. There's normally 10 here, and 4 of them aren't
Okay.
available. They're missing from Ashraf, Dana, and Ree, and Mike's are all gone.
Is Dana wearing hers?
Oh no, not Dana. Rosa. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And what? Presumably they're working in the mine.
Yeah. So you were told
Right.
before that there was a couple of people still down there trying to finish getting the quota together.
Right.
Okay, so you guys are stood in the doorway between the sort of the main workroom and the crew quarters. You can see Sonia and Dana. They are just arguing with each other at the moment.
Yeah.
Kentaro is with you. He's still looking a little worried about potentially being sent into the vents because he's not entirely sure if he could fit, and he stinks. And you know that Jerome was in his bunk mere seconds ago when he had just closed the door. Right, what do you guys want to do?
Okay. Well, we can stick the drone in the vent. That's pretty low risk. I figured if we wanted to break into the ship, we could go into our own ship, go out our own airlock in a vac suit and spacewalk over to his ship. He might not have put the override on another airlock on the ship, thinking it's not attached, and get in the ship that way.
Oh, that's
Is it-
clever.
Or bang on the window and like wave at him.
Is it likely that there'll be a another airlock or something?
I feel like a ship could have more than one airlock.
You don't know for certain, but
Does our ship have more than one airlock?
yours has 2. He has 1 on each side.
Okay.
And so maybe that one does
Seems
as well.
likely.
You don't know a lot about the Heracles itself, but it's up to you.
Even just like looking in the window might help. See what he's up to.
I am happy to help however I can, Captain and Corporal. use me as you need me.
I don't want to go into the mine. That sounds scary.
The mine is a terrible idea. We should stay away from
Yeah.
there.
I think stay away from the mine.
But the crewmates might be in trouble, in danger. Should we not
Well, the
attempt
lift,
to assist?
the lift is making its way down very, very, very slowly. If anything, they're safer than we are.
How do we know?
Because people are disappearing here.
As you say, they're safer than we are. All of the lights go out for us. It's like a split second,
Oh, man.
and the elevator begins coming back up.
Oh,
good.
Or going down, whichever way it
Yeah.
wasn't before.
The electronic glitches appear to be in line with the elevator moving. Maybe the power draw is just the issue there.
oh. Is there any system we can turn off?
I think the captain tried to fix it, but failed earlier.
Got electrocuted. Remember?
It's probably not worth messing with.
So my hair's all frizzy.
Oh.
So, what do you...
I will defer to your judgment, Captain.
Oh my god.
Well, I think you know how to control the drone and you know how to do the spacewalk.
I'm good at zero G. My implants help. So yeah, I could do that bit.
Very buoyant.
Sort of buoyant, float around. Well, oh god, I think let's shove my
Shove your boy in the hole.
let's shove my salvage drone up into the vents first because I feel like that's quite.
boy in the hole.
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like
Sounds
that's
good.
quite risk free. So let's do that. Start with that.
Okay, cool. Right, what does... Describe the salvage drone to me. Describe how this is happening. Give me a theatre of the mind.
I'm imagining like a little Wally.
Yeah.
He's cute. He's got like his LED face, which like smiles.
Love
and
that.
Comes to light.
Does he have a name?
I called him Casper.
Casper. Oh, I love
Casper.
that.
Right.
That's fun.
Does that like stand for something?
Probably. You have to give you like 10 minutes though to work out what it is. And I've got like the other part of Casper, which is like a mobile phone.
Sure. Yeah, you've got like this
Yeah.
kind of... it's probably a bit chunkier.
A bit
than
chunkier,
that,
more
but
like a Steam Deck.
Cool.
And I just basically control him like that. And there's a little screen on it so we can see exactly what Casper can see.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you start controlling Casper,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of like up into the vent.
Because it's like retro, old school science, sci-fi stuff. It's the thing we've got like a black and white screen or like a green and black screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's kind of a
really-
grainy. You
It's
can't
like a
quite
Game Boy.
see.
It's really
Yeah,
grainy.
I love that. All right. Well, I think we need to check between the mess and number 9 because I think Morgan's going to be somewhere around there.
Okay, like you, you fly this drone down through the vents, and
Well, I'll just send Casper a little text. Go left on.
you.
Is it hard to do the touch screen with your massive nails?
It's like,
oh my god!
it's like clatter, 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 clatter. I'm like,
So
I'm
hard
like
to do.
doing like this.
Love that. Yeah, you control this drone going through the vent, and as you fly along, you are pretty sure you can see what looks like a few little drips of blood up here, and they look fresh, real fresh, especially leading from the mess. As you kind of continue on, there's nothing else in here, but you loop around to where the vent was coming out of Mike's bunk, and there's a few cans here, and there is a cassette just lying there.
Which way was the air vent ripped open? Was it something going in or something coming out?
Where?
Corporal, did you miss that cassette tape?
I got distracted by falling.
So
So if you're in Mike's quarters, does it look like something went into the vent and both broke in, or does it look like something broke out of the vent into Mike's quarters?
ooh, I would need intelligence to really be able to tell that, I reckon.
14.
Ooh, that's a good one. It looks like it was ripped from the outside.
From the outside.
Yeah, that something ripped that off and presumably went into it.
So something was in the vents and poked through into his room.
No, the other way
No,
around.
the other way around.
Something was in his
Yeah.
room
Something
and
was
then
in
went
his
through
room.
into the vents.
Right.
Whereas I'll give you this as well. In the mess hall, it looks like the reverse, that something was in the vents and went into the mess hall.
Right.
Oh my god! I bet Mike turned into an alien, and he's going round grabbing everyone.
What do you mean turned into an alien?
You know, like the movie Alien. I
I've
think
never
it's like
heard
that.
of the movie Alien.
Came out a long
Is this-
time
I
ago.
don't think anyone turned into an alien.
So
They did,
the
they
year
did.
is, I think it's like
watched it.
2366. So that movie came out so long ago.
400 years ago.
Almost 400 years ago.
Why does our tech look so shit?
But they just keep remaking shit.
Oh, that's true.
It's just a remake.
Captain, which alien movie are you referring to? I have 77 in the database.
Oh, God.
There hasn't been an original movie for 250 years, Tom.
So
It's all
true.
just-
Is this alien movie like Avatar 3 that just came out?
Nice. Very good.
Got him.
Nice.
So yeah, you are in the vent with this robot,
All right.
with
Well,
your drone.
I think I'm going to make Casper grab that cassette then.
Sure, it's got fun little grabby arms.
Can you scoop up some blood for Doctor to put in his bloodulator?
Cool. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it definitely does that.
Scope, send, and then bring him back.
Cool. Casper comes back down, and it has this cassette and a little handful of blood.
Okay. Right. I take a sample of the blood, and can I like sterilize or bleach Casper's hand with something?
Yeah, I
lying
reckon with your sample kit, you can probably
There's some industrial.
in one of the, you remember in the toilets, there was a bucket with some
Space bleach,
space
yeah.
bleach
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
used to clean up all of the mold that wasn't there.
That wasn't there.
And yeah, you have this cassette
Oh,
on
excellent.
your.
Have we got anything we can play this on?
Oh.
What is it? A
Casper
video?
got a tape deck in his stomach.
Conveniently enough,
Wow, really? That's amazing because
every,
that's so convenient.
I like to on a Friday night when the others are just pissing about, put on the hits of the 1980s
Wow.
and really let loose.
Wow,
So
the 29.
I didn't know you were into classical music.
I'm into classical music.
God.
Love a little bit of Queen. Love a little bit of Cyndi Lauper. Anyway, I think we can use that to listen to it.
Okay, sure. You can play this tape, and
Is it just from a loudspeaker, not headphones?
yeah, but
Yeah.
the little
Wally.
Wally mouth kind of like animates
Oh,
Casper.
as if Casper's singing.
So cute.
But the cassette it plays and it says, "This is Mike. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Something's wrong. The water. I don't know. I can't stay up here for long. I broke the shower. I told Sonya it was next, but it's the water. I don't think it likes the water. I'm going back into the mine. I need quiet. Oh God, I don't know. Please, fix me. I don't know what's happening." And it just stops.
It doesn't like water. Is this Signs? It's basically
What
Signs.
signs?
It's another classic movie.
Oh.
with aliens.
A classical movie with aliens where they don't like water.
Are you thinking of Gremlins?
It's also a
That's
classic
another
movie.
classical movie.
To me, it sounds like hydrophobia or rabies.
Oh,
I have not seen Hydrophobia.
It's not a film. It's the antiquated name for disease rabies, which even to this day has no cure.
That's wrong.
Which has a cure. What is the cure?
It's just really. It's like one in. It's like 0.01% of people have been cured of rabies, but it has been cured, and so.
Oh yeah, this came up on a stream one time.
Yeah.
We had to
Is
prove
it because
chat
they
wrong.
might be
Yeah.
genetically disposed
It's like
to
ivermectin or
creating
something.
whatever?
Sure,
Oh my God.
that one,
Jesus
the horse
Christ.
tranquilizer. What's
Yeah.
that? Cool. Yeah, you've listened to this. I'm going to say all of you take a stress because
Yeah.
that is
That's
stressful.
spooky.
And actually,
Captain.
I'm going to say all of you take 2 stress because I
Oh.
forgot to give you one when Morgan ran off.
What's our like peak we freak out number?
I will make you, when something spooky scary happens, I'll make you make a
I
panic
see,
check.
okay.
But the
when
panic check
something-
is a 20-sided dice.
Right.
So the closer we get to 20, the harder
Harder
it's
it's
going
So
to
what
be.
is everyone's
I
stress
got
level
you.
at the moment?
Mine's 9. I'm
Nine.
pretty
What the
upset.
Fuck.
I had a tumble,
Oh, yeah.
and I got stared down by Stinkman.
Oh, he stood right next to you, and he still smells.
Oh, he stinks. I'm at 8.
Okay,
I'm
at
at
5.
5.
nice. Cool. Okay, so you're stood there. Yeah, you're there with Kentaro, and he's like just stood.
He knows. He doesn't wash. He knows about the water. When was the last time you had a shower, Kintaro?
Do you want to do this in your more gravelly voice?
Oh, clever boy. Clever boy.
Yeah, I'm
No,
going to
that's not my
suddenly
voice.
turn and be like, you. When did you last shower, Kintaro?
He kind of like takes a step back.
Why don't you have a drink, Kintaro? You must be thirsty. Here, have some water.
Do you have water?
Well, we're in his quarters, right?
You're near the.
We're in room 9?
Yeah, you're stood like by, like yeah.
We're
by
in the
there.
mess hall, right?
Could
Oh,
run.
yeah. Where did we start the drone? In the mess hall?
I think
Uh,
in the mess.
Sure, yeah. You
In
could
my
be
mind,
the
it was
mess
in the mess
Okay.
hall. Yeah.
So yeah, there must be cups and stuff flying around. Like they
Grab
just...
a bottle of Space Volvic.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. What's the problem, Kintaro? Take a drink.
He steps back, like he is like backing away from you. He's looking like you can see he's got like fear in his eyes.
Oh my God. I'm going to look around to see how everyone else, all the other crew are reacting of the station. Like, do they think this is weird? Or
It's only you guys and Kentaro in this room. The only other people.
Oh, because they're still
up
arguing,
here,
right?
Is Rosa and Sonia having an argument, or like last you saw of them was them there and Jerome in his bunk.
Kentaro, please. We do not want to hurt you. Tell us what's going on and we can help.
He's just like slowly backing away from you, heading towards the door.
I'm a doctor. I specialize in pathogens. If you are sick with a disease, even an unknown one, I could surely help you in some way. Ease your troubles, take away your pain, cure you eventually. We just need a bit of time and a little bit of trust.
Yeah, give me a roll.
What
give me
the fuck for?
your doctor's bedside manner. I'll let you like your medicine, your epidemiology, or
Pathology.
whatever. Sure.
Pathology.
Yeah, I feel like you've made a good case that.
So
yeah.
What's that? Oh god, 57
Sure.
or under, please. 23.
Nice.
You can see he is like kind of listening to you. Like this, you've made a logical argument here. He's not backing away, but his eyes keep flicking to that glass of water that you're waving in his face.
Around like I'm threatening him with a weapon.
Yeah, he is
Jake.
really unhappy about
Goodness
that.
sake! Put away the water.
The thing is, right, when we rolled up our characters, we had some random trinkets, and I had a pamphlet about parasites. My character's kind of paranoid about catching some kind of like alien space gut parasite worms
yeah.
or something like that. So I'm extra. I'm as much as I'm threatening him, I'm actually like, I don't want him to come anywhere fucking
keep
near
him
me
at bay.
in case he sweats out some fucking worms on me or something.
Yeah, he's backing up, and you also can see that he's really trying to keep his distance from the hydroponic bay as well.
oh, they're like
he is-
sprinklers. Is it like humid and misty in there?
Hydroponic.
Yeah. There's like you can tell there is meant to be some kind of sprinkler system, but it is disabled at the moment. Like it's not turned on currently. When you were using the computer terminal, you could see there was a controls to turn on hydroponics. And
Okay.
he's keeping away from that, keeping away from the water.
Hey, Kentaro, buddy. Hey, can I take a step forwards?
Yeah,
Hey.
you're not holding any water. He's
Hey.
kind of chill.
You seen the patch on my shoulder? It's a flame. I'm not a big fan of water myself. I'm more into fire.
The enemy of water.
The opposite of water, exactly.
Fire.
I can't remember the last time I drank anything, honestly.
Oh, help me.
Okay, can I take a blood sample from you? Would that be okay?
Yeah, he's like just staring at the water.
Okay, I just...
He, yeah, like holds out his arm. I feel like you
Okay,
convinced
I
him.
thought it was empty.
excellent. Have we got any way of testing any of this shit? Any of these samples that I've taken? I guess on the ship, in the lab, or something?
Maybe. I don't think you have a great. You don't have a good
don't have the setup for it.
Setup for
Yeah.
him.
But you know who might?
You know who might. Yeah, but
Eric.
you don't have a good
No. Okay.
thing outside of basic pH levels and
Okay.
With
Things
like a
like that.
microscope.
You know what? I'll give you some extra information because this sounds good. His blood doesn't look right. As you draw this blood sample, you can see it
Is it like dark or something?
like it's not right. You can't put your finger on exactly how. Like it just looks like a little bit off color.
Right.
So this is different to the blood we've found in the vent.
Yeah, the blood in the vent that looked like blood.
Normal blood. Okay.
Whereas this, as you draw it out of his arm,
I take a step away from the doctor as well. I don't want to be near the blood. I don't want to get
as he
touched
abruptly
by it.
turns to you with his syringe out.
Oh, it's
I don't
okay.
want any of this.
I pop in the sample kit. It's fine. It's just there. Okay. I think in order to treat this gentleman with the sickness that you have, we might have to gain access to the Heracles, who will surely have a lab on board.
Maybe the treatment involves sedation. Maybe we just put him to sleep for a little bit and everything will be better in the morning.
I do have some sedatives, surely.
Yeah, you probably have some sedatives. I'll let you have some sedatives.
Grab some
Jake,
sedatives.
do you need some sedatives? Need some Valium or something? I've got a few Valiums.
I'm not going to sleep anytime soon.
But Kentara's a little resistant.
You don't want to take
Kentaro,
anything. It
I
may
don't
help.
want to. No,
May help your symptoms.
Kentaro doesn't want to sleep.
Kentaro, now you're talking. Can you please tell us what you know? It will help.
Were you bitten by something, Kentaro?
No,
Did you
No.
have sex with something, Kentaro? Did you eat something
No.
strange, Kentaro?
What happened to Mike, Kentaro?
Mike, he started acting strange. He found something down in the mine. Him and the doctor, they spoke about it. Ever since then, he's been acting weird. A week ago, or so, he's disappeared.
Do you know what this thing was that they found?
The
Animal, vegetable, fungus?
it's related to
Flower?
we found some goo down there.
Goo?
Some
Ooze?
the doctor, he was investigating the ooze, but we've seen that for a while now, and they found something recently down. I don't know where. He was told he could not share the information about something hidden, but the doctor, he wanted to research it. That is all I know.
Kentaro,
My name is Kentaro, yes.
how did you get sick?
I don't know.
When did you feel sick? When did you start to fear water?
A few days.
Was
a few
Mike the
days
same way?
Ago. I don't know.
Okay.
We don't talk about our fears of water like that.
Understood, Kentaro. Thank you.
Gruff miners. I don't tend to speak. This is the most I've spoken in literal years.
Maybe we keep Kentaro in his room for now, so no one gets licked or eggs in them.
Kentaro,
He backs away as you are approaching with your glass of water.
I think for your own safety, yeah, we should confine you to a room without vent access.
Luckily, my room does not have vent access.
Fantastic news.
Okay, just hang out in your room, buddy. Does that sound good?
You want to take a magazine
Big
with you?
My big brave boy?
Put the water down.
Put the water down.
I'll just back
Jake.
off a little bit, but I'm.
Water down.
I don't want. Don't you put your eggs in me?
Oh, I don't have eggs. I don't.
It's okay, Kentaro. Don't listen to him. We'll figure out what's wrong with you, and we'll come back and
Come on.
we'll get you treated.
It's all right, Kantari. Don't listen. Come on, Jake. Come on, darling. Come with Carol.
You sure you're not got eggs in you too?
I've got no eggs, honey.
Oh.
I'm all out of eggs. Reach a certain age.
Long time ago.
Reach a certain age, you got none left. Let's go, babe.
I'll get out of the way. I'm not putting the water away.
So you're walking
Right.
around with the glass of water.
I'm just keeping an eye on him, and I'm giving him enough space.
Kentaro kind of backs it up, and yeah, he heads to his quarters. He sits down in there.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Why don't... No, not Kantaro.
Close the door.
You've got
I thought I was in the crew now.
Is everyone else here, like, in the quarters? Everyone there?
It's just us four.
It's just you four.
Okay, can we go to where, like, everyone else is?
Sonia
And Dana are still
Jake.
arguing in the main room.
Grab a bunch of water.
Or can I get the spray bottle that was in the
No,
roof?
grab a bunch of water
Okay.
from the chiller.
I'd get three
Space
bottles,
water. Yeah,
maybe on.
Sure. Bring loads.
Sure.
Bring a few cups.
3 bottles of space water.
Okay. Can I like poke a little hole in the lid so I can like squirt them?
Sure.
nice,
You can
nice.
do-
Joker.
Okay. Yeah. You have homemade.
That sounds like
squirt
a-
bottle. You know what? They have those little caps.
Oh, they
that you
got sports
pop up.
caps.
Sports-
Okay,
sports
perfect.
caps.
Jake.
Okay, great.
We're going to make everyone drink water.
It's like the thing.
See if exactly.
Another classic movie. All these classic movie
No,
references.
Movie
this is the
again.
remake. No, not that one. The remake of the remake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Love it. Okay.
Okay, great. I got more spritzers.
We're going to make sure we're going to spray that into everyone's mouth. We're going to ask for their permission and spray it in their mouth.
Okay, it
Oh,
feels weird.
fuck it. Just spray it in their face.
Maybe I should just let them take the drink themselves, like a grown up.
Yeah, okay. No, actually, no, don't do that.
Okay.
Make sure you're holding the water, and we're going to make sure that everyone has a drink.
So you're heading into the
Workspace? Is that where
yeah.
everyone
So
is?
you've got 3 bottles of water. You each have a bottle of water.
I don't know. We've all got one each. How about that?
Yeah.
You're the one in the big power suit and the burly hero.
Water bottle primary
Yeah.
weapon.
Have you put down your glass of water? Are you still holding that? Do you
No,
still
no.
have
Now I've
your-
got the squirters. That's a serious upgrade. I don't
yeah,
need the
okay.
glass anymore.
Sure, right. You've got your
Okay.
squirters.
Maybe I've got like a grenade bandolier, and I can like put all the bottles of water into like the ammo pockets of my
I
suit.
absolutely love that.
Nice.
So those
want that-
5 high explosive super grenades, they're all in the trash compactor now. Now you have water bottles instead.
I want
Water
gearing up
balloons.
montage where I'm like pulling all of my magazines and
Oh my
grenades
God.
out, and I'm like slotting in and like uncapping
Commando.
the like in Commando exactly.
Nice.
Great.
Corporal.
You can also have your spritz bottle on your hip like a pistol.
Amazing.
Corporal, there is no evidence to show that water is effective at destroying this. In fact, it is quite the opposite. It looks like it will. Look what happened to the shower head.
If they're scared of it, it can kill them.
If they're scared of it, we know that they're infected with the pathogen, and we know that they need to be isolated.
Correct. But the fact that good that's going to do if we get killed before that happens.
Immediately squirt Lewis. Lewis gets Stephen in the face to check if he's one of them.
Just starts like fizzing and sparking.
Are you waterproof?
I don't know.
Roll me a
find out.
dice.
What?
52.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Light water, like one of those watches that can't go underwater.
Oh,
Yeah, you're waterproof till like
As long
50
as I'm
feet.
not submerged.
You're a baby G.
Splash proof.
Okay.
All right.
Should we lock Kantaro's door as well? Probably sensible.
They don't lock from the outside.
Right.
Yeah, let's speak to
But
Dana about
Contaro,
Okay.
I can wait.
Okay.
But if I hear like a spooky disturbance, I am going to come out. You understand?
Okay.
But
yeah.
I will hang out here.
All
that.
right.
Okay.
Is that
Time for the water
You're good
test.
people, Kantaro.
just want to, just in case I leave, there's a reason
Right
why I have left my bunk.
Okay.
Goodbye. And that concludes this episode of Mystery Quest. Thank you for watching. A big thank you to all of the members who helped to support this channel. Without you, none of this would be possible. If you're interested in helping to make this a thing, if you click on the button, you can join right now and you get access to a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.